don't know why it decided that this week was the week it wasn't going to work, but okay.
It's every week for me. There's always something.
That is a good representation of how I feel after this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you think so?
Yeah. Dull, boring. Yeah.
Predictable. Well, if you couldn't tell from those descriptors, we watched Lethal Weapon today.
I think it may be the worst movie on the list so far for me.
Yeah, it might be up there for me.
Oh, no. There was that Jackie Chan one. Rumble in the Bronx.
Oh, yeah, I think I might have enjoyed this more than Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Only slightly.
Yeah, definitely won't be watching either one again.
No, ma'am. I agree.
Ugh, do we even have to waste our breath on a synopsis?
We probably should. It's like it's like one of two consistencies that we have. I can waste my breath if you don't want to.
I don't have anything pulled up.
I got it. This is from Wikipedia. Lethal Weapon is an American buddy cop action comedy media franchise. Oh, that's the franchise. I just want the first movie. Restarting. Rewind. Okay. Lethal Weapon is a 1987 American buddy cop action film directed by Richard Donner and produced by Joel Silver, and written by Shane Black. It stars Mel Gibson and Danny Glover alongside Gary Busey, Tom Atkins, Darlene Love, and Mitchell Ryan. In Lethal Weapon, a pair of mismatched LAPD detectives, Martin Riggs Gibson, a former Green Beret who has become suicidal following the death of his wife, and Roger Murtaugh Glover, a 50-year-old veteran of the force, work together as partners. That's the end of the synopsis, which kind of feels like the end of the plot, too.
There was no plot.
Exactly. The point of the movie was that they worked together as partners, which I guess they did do that.
I don't even know where to go from here.
Yeah. So we didn't like it.
For several reasons.
Mainly because it was pretty boring.
Yeah.
It was nothing new. I've seen this movie a million times, except for maybe with a little more plot.
Yeah.
Or like a twist here and a turn here.
Maybe some better acting.
It wasn't the best acting, no. But I think it was probably like the first big movie for several of these actors, I would imagine.
No.
No?
Well, maybe. I don't know. Not Danny Glover.
Yeah, no, he seemed relatively... He was probably the best actor, in my opinion, though.
Yeah. And what did Mel Gibson do?
Well, all he did in this movie was yell, so...
Well, that's all he does in his real life, too. It's not known for being a nice guy.
Let's see...
No, he'd done stuff before this.
None of it looks particularly thrilling, though, so...
Oh, there was some Mad Max stuff.
Well, he played a bearded mechanic in The Chain Reaction in 1980, so...
Maybe that was his first thing. Yeah, not impressed.
No.
Oh my god, what?
What?
Apparently he's making a Passion of the Christ 2.
Oh, good E. How do you even make a sequel to that?
Apparently it's going to focus on the events that occurred 3 days between the crucifixion and resurrection, when Jesus Christ ascended to Abraham's bosom to preach and resurrect Old Testament saints.
Huh, how about that?
Huh.
I can't wait. I will never watch.
Never saw the first one, so it'd be pretty silly for me to watch the second one.
Yep, same. Yep. Though that description, I don't know.
Yeah, that Jesus Christ man. He was a man.
If I could sit through this movie, I think I could sit through that probably. So, what would you rate this movie?
0. There's absolutely no reason to watch this ever. Nothing happens. There's no point. I don't even know why it exists. I don't know why it's on this list. It won an Oscar for Best Sound, I guess, but I don't know.
I can't even say I paid attention to the sound.
Me either. Which, I mean, I guess that means they're doing their job. It doesn't stand out. You don't hear anything bad.
Well, I mean, it was probably mostly just gunshots, which, like, I don't need to listen to that.
Yeah, or the explosions.
I think the only scene I would say was... I don't even know if I would say it was essential, but it felt interesting for it to be in a movie from 1987, was the scene with the kids at the truck when they were like, all I hear is that black people arrest, or cops just arrest black people. Is that true? Is that true? Is it true? And the cops just like distracted them with ice cream because the answer is like, yeah, that's true. But other than that scene, so I mean, and that scene was like barely a scene.
Yeah, so I don't think people really picked up on the nuance there.
Yeah, probably not, especially in 87.
Yeah. They were too busy calling lesbians gross.
Yeah, I'd also give this movie a 0. I mean, 0's not even on our scale. It's a scale of 1 to 5, so...
It's a 0.
It's a 0.
This was bad.
Don't watch it.
No.
Jen said she'd rather be watching Little House on the Prairie, if that tells you much.
Well, Little House on the Prairie is excellent.
I just disagree.
It's a cozy TV show.
Comfy cozy.
Yep.
I mean, I think I would have rather watched my cat clean himself for an hour and 47 minutes than watch this movie.
Well, yeah. Like, there are a lot of things I'd rather do. I'd rather go to the dentist than watch this movie again.
Yikes.
I'd rather eat oysters than watch this movie again.
I've never eaten an oyster, have you?
I have.
I take it you liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was something.
Yep.
I covered it in cocktail sauce, and it was basically just like a ketchupy booger.
Yuck. I can't think of a worse thing than that, besides maybe this movie.
The only seafood I've had that I would consider having again is caviar.
You know,
but mostly because it just tasted like the cracker that it was on. Didn't really have anything to it.
Alright. I like crab legs.
Ugh.
And shrimp.
All disgusting.
And I would assume I'd like lobster, because supposedly it's like a better tasting crab leg. But I've never had it.
I have.
I usually look at the menu and I'm like, oh, this lobster's just as expensive as this expensive steak. I'm going to choose the steak.
They always have seafood in Taylor's family. And then they're all like, here, just try it, Jen. You'll like it. It's like, I promise you, I don't like any seafood.
I'm not going to like this one either.
Yeah. But I do it. It's become a Christmas tradition in his house. I'll try seafood, and his youngest brother, Alex, takes a tequila shot.
Good God.
That's our bet every Christmas now. Done it 2 years in a row.
And since you love when people drink, I'm sure you definitely eat the seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have anything else to say about this movie, or should we just move right along?
I don't think I have anything left to say. It was boring.
It was boring. The beginning kind of felt like nobody was wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Uh, I I think that's probably it.
Okay, one thing though is, in what world is it okay to bring a birthday cake and your entire family into the bathroom while your father's taking a bath to sing him happy birthday?
I agree. If it were my 50th birthday and I was in the bath in the morning and people burst in to sing to me and give me cake, I'd be like,
Get the fuck out. This is my bath time. I am fully naked in here. I don't need my children to see this. Let's just move it along. Nobody wants you in here.
let's just wait 30 more minutes.
Yeah.
And then when I'm not in the bath, we can enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's my last comment on the movie. Just thinking back to the beginning reminded me I had some outrage there.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
So weird.
Yeah. I mean, the 80s were a different time.
I feel like back then, I feel like it would have been more of a big deal.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
But I don't bathe, so maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, dumb movie.
0 out of 5. Don't need to watch.
No.
Curious. I'm a little curious how they made 3 more movies
And a show.
and a show. But if you want a good buddy cop show or movie, go watch Bad Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yeah, probably just Bad Boys. That's probably my favorite buddy cop movie.
Would Men in Black be considered buddy cop?
Maybe a little bit, I would imagine. But it's mostly just sci-fi, I think.
Mm.
But Men in Black is also a good one. I haven't seen the new one yet.
I think I've only seen the first one.
But I do want to see Tessa Thompson as that aesthetic.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know how to tell you who Tessa Thompson is. She's
What's she been in?
the Avengers movies.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen the first one of those.
Yeah. She was in if you saw Janelle Monáe's Dirty Computer music videos, any of the music videos from her album or from her like short movie that she made, she was in those with her. I'm gonna look up if she's been in anything that you would have seen.
Boop. 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 Boop.
She was the voice of Lady in the 2019 version of Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, never saw that. I've just literally missed this woman's entire career.
Have you seen Annihilation? That's also kind of a sci-fi movie.
I don't think so.
She. Have you seen the Creed movies?
No.
Selma?
Uh-huh.
Have you seen Murder on the 13th Floor?
I think I maybe saw Selma.
I don't think she plays a very big role.
Yeah, and I didn't see Selma.
Okay. I mean, so Tessa Thompson is in a lot of sci-fi stuff and superhero stuff, which obviously I would have seen her in. She's also a queer woman of color, who is in a relationship with Janelle Monáe, kind of. They had like a thing going on when they did the music videos and stuff, and I sort of spiraled into a very hard obsession with her because she looks really good in a suit. So that's why I want to see her in Men in Black.
Because she'll be in a suit?
Yes.
She's in the movie When a Stranger Calls. I've seen that one.
Okay.
But that was 2006, so I don't really remember it. But yeah, I think that's literally it.
Yeah. Well, you should watch Janelle Monáe's short film Dirty Computer.
Maybe.
I think it's only like 25 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken.
So I was reading about a show.
Oh, no, sorry. It's 48 minutes long. What show were you reading about?
Hidden Palms, that she was also in. I was trying to see if I watched it or not. I don't think I did.
I think it only had one season.
Yeah.
And it got canceled.
It was on in like 2007.
Yeah. I ended up starting it on Netflix one time, I think, before I saw that it only had one season. And I watched it and I was like, this was not good. But it would have. Why? If it were good, it would have been a show that I think you would have liked. Like, it was kind of a thriller, mystery, murder show with teenagers.
It's rascally teens always getting themselves involved in murders.
Yep. Well, so anyway, Jen, what did you get up to this week?
I watched Little House on the Prairie. Been rewatching The Umbrella Academy with Taylor.
Starting with season 1 or 2?
We started season 2, and then he was like, I think I'm going to have to rewatch the first season. So now we're doing the first season.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think I watched some movies.
Must not have been anything very good.
I mean, other than Little House on the Prairie, I guess not. I watched Titanic.
Oh, yeah, I do remember you sending me that you downloaded that. Yeah.
I don't know. Yes, it's been a boring week.
It felt like a fast week.
Not at the beginning.
No.
And even now. Feels slow. I'm tired. Gotta work tomorrow.
Boo.
That's life.
Yeah. I felt like today flew by in a blink and it was my last official day of PTO. So I'm feeling it's been like a perpetual Sunday. My Friday, Saturday, Sunday felt like a Sunday night.
It hasn't been Saturday or Sunday yet.
I know, but I'm predicting.
Well, if I recall, back when I had my week off, you said to look at it as you've got 2 more days.
Yeah, I was trying to be helpful.
Doesn't work.
Obviously it doesn't work, but what else was I supposed to say? You're right, Jen. It sucks. Let's just be miserable.
Yeah. Let me wallow.
Yeah. I'm trying not to think about it.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think that I have to be up at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Boo. I just got your Zencaster email.
All of them?
Only one came through so far. I mean,
there's definitely at least like 50.
Great.
Because I could do it 3 at a time.
Oh, great.
Or maybe they'll just send one. Because, like, why do we have this many to one person?
I don't think it's that smart, but maybe.
I'm just ready for bed.
That's clear to me. This week might be a short one.
Clearly.
The movie sucked. Jen didn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, what are your thoughts on the Umbrella Academy so far?
I didn't get very far. I only made it through about halfway halfway through the second episode. Because Astrid decided to be a menace. So I basically had to follow her around the house and play with her. But so far I'm very intrigued. I was kind of a little bit wondering where we were gonna go with season 2. But I think it's very fun that we are like, all 5 of them are leading different independent lives and got stuck at different times. And now he's finding them, in 63. So anyway, I'm intrigued. I'm excited. I think Vanya and Sissy are having an affair. I'm dead set that that's happening.
I wish I could just tell you.
I think that was actually the last scene I watched, maybe. No, the last scene I watched was when Allison's new husband was in jail. And the brother whose name I can't remember right now.
Klaus.
Jeez Louise, I'm sorry. I'm bad at names. Good at faces, bad at names. Klaus was just getting out of jail. And I think that's where I ended.
I'm so happy that guy's her husband. He was on the show The Originals, and I loved him from there. I think he has one of the greatest voices ever.
He has a very nice voice.
So, like, smooth and sexy.
Mm-hmm. It's like soothing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be curious to see where it all goes, because I wouldn't have guessed, with the exception of Luther, I could have guessed that Luther would like go somewhere and become someone's bodyguard. I wouldn't have predicted what happened to Diego. Well, I maybe could have predicted Klaus's as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running a cult, it fits.
Yeah. But Diego, Allison, Vanya, I wouldn't have guessed either of those 3 things.
Yeah. Vanya's only works because she has no memories. So you could just place her anywhere.
That's true. You could.
Yep.
But I guess, really, if you really think about it, with what happened to her at the end of season 1, you maybe would like black out and then forget everything that ever happened to you ever at the end of that.
Yeah.
I just got a second email.
That'll be fun for you.
I can't wait. So yeah, hopefully I will finish The Umbrella Academy this weekend. And we can talk about it.
Hopefully I'll finish the first season of Little House on the Prairie this weekend.
How many episodes are there of Little House on the Prairie?
A fuck ton.
Are you going to watch all of them?
Yeah.
How long are they? 25-minute episodes, or are they 45-minute episodes?
They're like 50, because back in the day there weren't as many commercials. It's 204 episodes.
How many times have you watched it?
I've never watched the whole show ever. I used to like watch the reruns on TV as a kid and stuff.
Well, we all did that.
Yeah, but I've never like actually gone and watched it all.
Well, I'll be. You go, Jen.
Yep. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner.
We're ordering Pizza Luce, I guess.
I feel like something happened at a Pizza Luce in Minnesota recently.
Maybe. There's been a lot of stuff happening ever since the civil unrest, as they called it. The crime has been way up. And also, we're still in a global pandemic, so things happen as a result of that as well. I don't know of anything specifically, though.
Oh, I think there was just a COVID outbreak.
Oh,
at one of them.
That's it, huh? Hopefully not the one
like,
we're ordering from.
It's like old news.
I know.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Shocking. A place that's open with people.
Yeah. All right, pals. I really do think you should be excellent to each other. And we will chat next week.